somebody came up to me today and said, Perry, you would make a good substitute teacher. Not a good teacher, but a good substitute teacher. And I got to thinking, that may be rewarding. So, I kind of looked up, substitute teacher, and maybe I could learn something. Maybe that's something I could do, give back and teach kids. Because God willing, I think I could do a hell of a lot better than some of these teachers who are teaching all this woke BS, rip your genitals off and become a different sex. No, I concentrate on the basics. Math, spelling, English, history. Yeah. So I found this video.
Where's Jay Quellen at? No Jay Quellen here? Yeah.
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. Y'all wanna play. Okay, then. I've got my eye on you, Jay Quellen. Balake. Where is Balake at? There's no Balake here today. Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Blake?
What? Do you want to go to war, Balake?
No.
Because we could go to war.
No.
I'm for real. I'm for real. So you better check yourself. D nice. Is there a D nice? If one of y'all says some silly ass name, this whole class is gonna feel my wrath. Now, D nice.
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch! You say your name right now.
Denise?
Say it right.
Denise.
Correctly.
Denise.
Right.
Denise.
Right.
D-nice.
That's better. Thank you. Now, Ron, where are you? Where is Ron right now? No Ron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, Ron.
Here.
Oh, man. Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it, huh?
Huh?
I'm just asking, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Ron. Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did.
Who?
Oshag Hennessy!
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate and churlish. Timothy.
Present.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be a substitute. Nah, that was just a bad moment that I don't want to do that. There is no substitute for the Perry Stone Show and you Stoneheads around the world. Yes. Stop. Bring in the camel. Thank you. Where's the camel? Well, camels are kind of slow sometimes. Where's the camel?
Uh-oh. Hey. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody?
Perry.
Hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on. I know you can hear me. Guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Woo-hoo! Hump Day!
The revolution starts now. I'm just a dirty white boy. 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 Dirty white boy.
And away we go. How is everybody feeling this glorious day to be alive? That's right. It's 70 degrees here. Got the windows open. It's fantastic. The birds are chirping and having sex in front of me. It's fantastic. I really do. I mentioned this. My favorite birds are the cardinals. I do. Yeah, it's amazing because I don't know. I find nature fascinating all of a sudden. It's like there's a female cardinal, and of course the red cardinal is the male, and he's like being a servant. He's like, and I have the feeders, the bird feeder, and he just takes a little nut and then runs over to the female and puts it in her mouth. And he constantly does this. I think that's fantastic. She's just sitting there on her throne, and the male cardinal is just like getting the nut, puts it in his mouth, hops on over, goes, it's fantastic. You women, you have control. Yeah, even in the bird kingdom, the pukalali speaks. The male cardinal's going, shit, if I have to feed this bitch in order to get laid, God, I'll feed her. Anyway, this is the sick stuff. This is what I do. I look out the window and look at cardinals feeding one another. Donna Nasty Barger joins us. Brandon Farmer. Sonny from California. How are you doing? Mr. Duff. Good to have you along. Sonny says, bring out the horny and humpy camel. I once smoked camels, but coughed till I almost puked. Interesting. Well, at least you didn't smoke Virginia Slims. Oh. Elizabeth Larney, the horse whisperer. Thank you for joining me. Pete Jenkins is with us. Oh, look at this. Sonny's already starting. What is this nonsense? Perry doesn't wear pants on hot days. It's 70 degrees. He may have a Speedo on. I do not own, I swear on my testes, okay? That's my Bible, okay? Let me touch my testes here. Ooh, I do not own a Speedo. Never in my lifetime. I wouldn't be caught dead in a Speedo. Although I probably could rock it. Sure. There's no man. We talked about this before. There's no man that looks good in Speedo. Seriously. I'm sorry. There's not. I don't care. And I would assume a guy who wears a Speedo probably has a large package because they're showing off at that particular point because everything is there out in the open. So you got, you're walking around with this big banana, hanging out. I don't know. Do women find that attractive? Whatever. Anyway, let's move on. Here's what's on tap for today. We have another bizarre story from a fast food restaurant and people doing weird sexual kinky things. This time it's at Popeyes. A couple, when you're having great fried chicken, right? You just can't control yourselves. You become an animal. And they decided to rip their clothes off and have sex at Popeyes. Okay, whatever. Today is the Great American Meat Out Day. The Great American Meat Out Day. There are so many jokes. Sometimes the headline just writes itself. The joke writes itself there, folks. Great American Meat Out Day. I have to look that one up. We'll celebrate a couple of birthdays in the 5 o'clock hour. Jimmy Vaughn, the brother of Stevie Ray, turned 73, so we'll have some music from him. Carl Palmer, from the great Emerson, Lake and Palmer. He is the last remaining member of ELP, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, that's still alive. And Fred Rogers, okay, yeah, celebrates a birthday somewhere, changing his sweater and shoes on a cloud. He died in 2003, so we'll have a little tribute to him coming up. Yes. So a lot on tap here, friends. Thank you very, very much for joining me. We'll get to your memes and viral videos in just a moment. But first, who feels the magic of this show? Who? Is it you? I'm feeling it.
Something's on the edge of your mind. You don't know what it is. Something you were hoping to find. You're not sure what it is. Then you hear the music and it all comes crystal clear. The music does the talking. It says the things you wanna hear. I'm wild and I'm free. I've got the magic power of the music in me. I'm young, I'm wild, and I'm free. I've got the magic power of the music in me. Come on, get those hands up. Clouds in the bed, she pulls the covers over, and she turns a little radio on. She's had a rotten day, so she hopes the DJ is gonna
Very nicely done. Magic Power. The band is Triumph from Canada. That's Crash Rocket. I'm a little out of breath. This reminded me of the old days of radio. Give me a second here. When we had albums on the turntables, we didn't have computers and whatnot. You know that. And, if you went to the bathroom, great, or you were going to go outside to have a shot of something in the parking lot or smoke a little doobie, you put on a long record. But the station had to be manned 24/7. So this was a flashback because even though, obviously, this is on computer, the doorbell rang. And so I only had like a minute. So it reminded me of, the old days. I had to, listeners would show up. But, yeah. Special delivery for Perry Stone. Yeah, this is not food. This is all the stuff for my colonoscopy on April 25th. How nice. It looks like lunch, doesn't it? It looks like maybe something you get at Jimmy John's or McDonald's or whatever. So everything is contained here for my colonoscopy. There you go. It does look like there's lunch in here, but it's not. There's a drink in here, but we'll just put that over there. So anyway, great song. Sonny says, Magic Power. The magic power is in the music. Yeah, man. This song is about a young girl who goes to bed at night listening to the radio, like we all did, hoping the DJ would play her favorite song. It's a remnant from a time long before streaming when we got our music from albums. There we go. Or radio. There you go. It was also a time when you could call a radio station and the DJ just may play your song. Yeah. Interesting. Sonny, you remember calling WQXI in Atlanta and winning 45s? They gave away 45s? Not in New York, they didn't. They give you the full album. And even got to ask Elton John a question on the air, live. Wow. Well, if you ever have the chance to talk to Elton John, don't request this song.
Is that the sun going down on me?
Man, didn't age well, did it? Wow. Yeah, there you go. Donna Nasty Barger, you're so cute. I just want to pinch your left ass cheek. Yummy for your colon. Sounds like a 60s song, that the Archies would do, or the Association. Yummy, 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 I got shit in my colon. Ridiculous, didn't even rhyme there. Celebrating a birthday today. He's dead, but he made certainly his mark on planet Earth. He taught a lot of kids. I always felt he was creepy. He had Mr. McFeely coming over. I don't know, the whole thing with the changing of the sweater and the shoes and all that stuff. Really, I don't know, as a kid, I didn't quite like him. But, you have to give him his due. He was a legend. Mr. Rogers died in 2003. So let's just pay a little homage to a great man, Mr. Rogers.
Well, hello everyone. It's your neighbor. It's a beautiful day in your neighborhood. To see you naked would sure be good. Would you feel mine? Would you be kind and let me see you naked? I've always wanted to peep at a neighbor built like you. I've always wanted to look through a window and see what you do. So why don't we make each other feel better and help me out of my ugly old sweater? Would you be mad? Would you be glad to let me watch you, neighbor? I watch all the people in my neighborhood to see who's bad and well, who is good. You make me get wood, you make me feel good when I see you naked. I've always wanted to peep through a telescope. I've always wanted to see my neighbor drop the soap. So let's watch Ann and Bob and Suze, and I'll take off my tennis shoes. Sure.
Happy birthday wherever you are, Mr. Rogers. All right, let's get to some of the stuff you sent me. I feel like I am a teacher in certain respects here because you give me your homework assignments. At least some of you do. Here we go. This is Gizmo. I like Gizmo. And this is a reason why I cannot have one of these birds that regurgitate everything you say because, I live in a small place, a comfortable place, and, I leave the bathroom door open when I'm doing my business, speaking about my colon. And this bird, obviously, the owners left the bathroom door open, and this is the only thing the bird, I think, is going to say here.
I didn't even know what that sound is.
I can't have him.
What is it? What is that sound? Is it a wet fart?
Tickle, tickle.
Oh, Gizzy.
Oh, God, I'm a spectacle. Good hell.
That's the way I sound in the morning. Sorry, that's not funny. Oh, Lord. All right, what else do we have here? I mean, they are cute. Now, this is ingenious, okay? If, when you were, let's talk about maybe in your youth, okay? And you didn't have a bong. You were really young, okay? So some people, did you ever, carve out an apple and you made a makeshift bong? Well, here's a lady that has something. I don't know if you've ever done this before. I'm a novice, but if you're short on funds and you can't go to the store to get yourself a bong, a professional bong, or a hookah, whatever, this is pretty interesting.
Oh my god. Holy. Oh yeah, nice and stale. There's a reason I haven't tried that since high school.
All right. The only thing I'm going to say about that, I read a lot, and I understand that plastic is not good for your lungs, okay? And, you're lighting all that smell, and the plastic is getting into your lungs. But you know what? If you have to, smoke and you want to get stoned, and that's the only thing you have, then by golly, that's it. What can I tell you? All right, let's see what else was sent to me. There is a new trend, I guess, for kids where, how do I say this? It's a shot. They take a shot and you get slapped in the face. Maybe it's an old thing. I'm not really sure, but since it's spring break, this is some of the stuff that the kids are doing. It's it's very popular right now. Yes, let me play this here. It's a shot. And the woman takes the drink, and that's really, now wait a second. She takes a shot, okay? It's like a tube shot, when you go to the bar, and then with her mouth, she shoots it into your mouth. Here you see a couple of girls doing that, and then really slaps them. Wow. People pay good money. There's more. This is the hot, hey, spring break. This is the latest kick here. Here we go. Let's do it. Wow. I don't know. Okay, and then you get water thrown, like a little waterboarding, and then you get slapped. Boy, I missed so much in my youth. Let's do one more. Maybe we should do this on Drunk Friday. Yeah, you should do this on Drunk Friday, man. Donna, do this with Larry. Here we go.
You look like a movie.
Okay. Yes, these people will be voting, folks.
Oh, shot time, let's go. Oh, it looked like a movie.
Okay. That drink probably costs $50 in Miami. I'm just saying. It probably, so there's a whole procedure going on here. Okay, so you get the shot in the mouth, you get water poured on you, and then you get slapped hard. That'll be $50 plus tip. Thank you. We should all get together, Stoneheads, and do that. Okay? Bill Duff, let's go to your house and we'll do that. Just slap everybody around. You're not into it, are you? You're no fun. You got to be adventurous these days, okay? Get out of the mold. Really? Yeah. All right, we're back with Useless Stonehead Jeopardy in a couple of moments. Here's a classic for you. You know it. The great Creedence Clearwater Revival, and a classic, really, Fortunate Son, featured in several movies and done by so many artists. I keep forgetting to play Bob Seger's live version of that. It's pretty rocking. He has that gravelly voice that makes it sound pretty good. Yes, yeah. Let's see. People have question about that new trend. This is those are videos from Miami spring break. As you know, there is a curfew there, which was challenged, and the judge ruled that Miami can keep the curfew because Miami, throughout the history of spring break, the whole city was just torn apart. I mean, the kids vomiting in the streets, pooping and throwing shit out windows, hotel windows. It got to be like a third world. Well, Miami is pretty much a third world country, but they said 12 o'clock midnight would be the curfew. And of course, a lot of people complained, that's against my rights to vomit in the streets and poop in the streets. But the judge upheld it, so the kids can drink and have a good time and slap each other like that. But at midnight, they have to go night-night. Okay, so yeah. I don't know why that trend started, but, you know, kids find a way. Look, it may be disturbing, but not as disturbing as when the kids were eating Tide Pods, you know? and doing all that wacky stuff on TikTok. Yeah. Anyway, Lee asks a very good question. He says, does the water ease up the pain from the slap? I don't know, but none of the Stoneheads want to try it. I said, let's get together and slap each other, okay? It's sort of like, we can call it the Three Stooges, okay? You drink, you know, Donna can shoot the alcohol into everybody's mouth. And then, you know, she could slap everybody. Nobody wants to have fun anymore. You're all drips. Anyway. Let's do our Stonehead Jeopardy question today. How's that? The category, drinks. See? Drinks. Everything ties in together. Yeah. All right, thank you very much. The useless Jeopardy Stone question today. Drinking just, 24 ounces of this drink per week can erase the heart health benefits you get through exercise. So, in other words, it cancels everything out. So all you have to do is drink 24 ounces of this particular drink per week. Anything you did to get healthy, whether you go on the treadmill, whatever, lifting weights, it basically just cancels it out, okay? So what is this drink that if 24 ounces per week will be very, very bad for your health, okay? Even if you exercise. That is the useless Jeopardy question for today. All right. Very nicely done. All right, let's get to this wacky story, if you will. Every day, it just seems like I'm never going to a fast food restaurant. We had Chipotle, some guy masturbating in front of people. Then there was the produce story where a guy walks into, I don't know what grocery store, probably Trader Joe's. They probably think that's pretty cool because they're woke, and started, masturbating on the fruit. But the problem is they didn't catch him after a year, so people actually ate the fruit with his semen on them. So we take you now to this couple. Yeah, they went to Popeyes. There they are, the loving couple. Look at the guy on the right. Yikes. She's kind of cute, a little dazed and confused. But yes, they were at Popeyes. And, you know, somehow, some way, they got a little randy. So the couple was arrested this past Saturday afternoon. They couldn't even do it at night. Having sex on the sidewalk in front of a Popeyes in plain view of passing motorists. Name the state, of course, Florida. Responding to a report of lewd behavior, a sheriff's deputy located two suspects on the grass, totally naked in Vero Beach. Onlookers were shocked and appalled while they were eating their chicken from Popeyes. I would think it would go down easier. No? I don't know. Nothing like looking at two people. Look at these two specimens. Eating your chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Oh, my word. There you go. You couldn't get like a hotel room, you know, motel, anything? Anyway, so yes, Popeyes. All right, people are answering the question there. What a world we live in. But anyway, yes, you know, I never tried Popeyes. Now after that story, I never will. But you know, folks, when you have to choke the chicken, you gots to choke the chicken. That's all I have to say. Oh my, yeah, it's true.
My neighbor's Hump, and I'm listening
My dick is hard, its head is glistening. A beautiful sight, I squeeze it real tight. I love to choke my chicken with my hand. My balls are blue, my cock is smoking. I grab my rod and start a stroking. It's a sight to behold when shooting my load. I love to choke my chicken with my hand. People like to say that I'm a loner. It's been said that I am very sick, 'cause all I do is sit and stroke my boner. But I wouldn't if my tongue could reach my dick. With each yank, I perspire. I shoot my load ever higher. I won't even mind if I end up blind. I love to choke my chicken with my hand. Up all my dirty pictures. Dad paid prostitutes for me to date. My sister said she'd lick mine if I licked hers. Hey, get off my back and let me masturbate. I use both hands if I want to. My balls and I will never be blue. If I had my way, I'd keep coming all day. I love to choke my chicken with my hand. With my dick in my fist, I'm always flicking my wrist. I love to choke my chicken with my hand. It's a beautiful sight, every Christmas is white. I love to choke my chicken with my hand.
I'm in the Christmas spirit, aren't you? Yes. Have I mentioned lately this is an adult show? Just I want to reiterate that, okay? It's a very adult show. All righty. Well, let's see. Our useless Jeopardy question. Oh, my. I could never play that on the radio, I'll tell you that. Drinking just 24 ounces of this, drink per week can erase the heart health benefits you get through exercise. What is this drink we're speaking of? What is the question of today? People didn't understand the question. Okay. Lord Almighty. Is this thing on? Everybody listening? Making sure. What is Mountain Dew? That is, it's a delicious drink, Donna, but very unhealthy. And you know what's worse? People think they're eating, or drinking in this case, healthier by having like a Diet Pepsi or Diet Mountain Dew. It's even worse with the chemicals. Let's see. Bill Duff says, my chicken is brain dead. Sorry to hear about that, Bill. Oh, my. They have a pill, Viagra, Cialis. It's good. All right. Yes, Donna's right. Mountain Dew is awful. Elizabeth Larney likes her booger sugar. What is Coke? Okay. How about a hint? Is it alcoholic? All right, I'll give you a hint. I have no problem. It is not alcoholic, believe it or not. Yeah. Mr. Jenkins says, what is Mountain Dew? A lot of Mountain Dew. People know that's not good for you. Donna Nasty Barger says, what is soda? Lee Browning says, what is soda pop? Bill Duff, bourbon. Brandon Farmer, what is V8? V8 is pretty healthy for you. Okay. All right, anybody else? Well, we have a couple of winners, believe it or not. The correct response, if you were to have just 24 ounces of soda per week, you erase anything you did that was healthy that week. That's right. Erase the heart health benefits you got through exercise. That's how bad soda is. Just 24. You're talking about, 2 12-ounce cans. Everybody does that. But that's per week. That's how bad soda is. Good gracious. I'm just reading some of your comments here. That's all. I want to be included. Now, yes, I mean, obviously, alcoholic beverages are not very healthy for you either. But wine is okay. If you don't want to be like Elizabeth Larney. She drinks like a lot of wine bottles, but like a couple of glasses per night is not. They're not going to kill you. It's just everything. What do I always say? What's the key word? Moderation. But again, ladies and gentlemen, get off the soda. Very, very unhealthy. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
Might as well go for soda. Nobody hurts and nobody cries. Might as well go for soda. Nobody drowns and nobody dies. Show you one of your blue moods. You wanna have it your way, want it mine. Follow the blue moon, come round. The blue moon makes me thirsty for love. Might as well go for soda. Nobody hurts, nobody cries. Might as well go for soda. Nobody drowns, nobody dies. Life seems to be a bomb inside your head, but the bomb in my head is love. Follow the blue moon, gone round, and the blue moon makes me thirsty for love. Might as well go for soda. Nobody hurts, nobody cries. Might as well go for soda. Nobody drowns, nobody dies. Might as well go for soda. It's better than slander, it's better than life. Might as well go for soda. Nobody hurts, nobody cries. Might as well go for soda. Might as well go for soda. Nobody hurts and nobody cries. Might as well go for soda. Nobody drowns and nobody dies. Might as well go for soda. It's better than slander. It's better than life. Might as well go for soda.
Well, it does have a benefit, soda. If you're at a party and you just don't feel like drinking, might as well. And particularly if you get a DUI or a DWI, soda will suffice. Hey, look, something's going to kill you, all right? Someone once said to me, I don't know who it was, maybe it was Socrates, find something you love and let it kill you. Yes. Elizabeth Larney says, how the hell do you know how much wine I drink? Oh, too aggressive there, Horse Whisperer. Time for a call. Well, we do have some tape of Elizabeth Larney. I don't know, I just gathered you drink a lot of wine, but here's Elizabeth Larney. Here it is. All right. You doing okay? Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth. For enough. Have a good goodbye. All right. There you go. I have no idea how much wine you drink. Anyway, let's move on. Hey, guess what, folks? We're getting closer to tax time. That's right. And I must tell you, the laws change every year. You know, it's a scam. It's just a scam. Every state is different, but my gosh, they change the laws. They make it so difficult. You know, you got to hire an accountant or go to H&R Block or one of these places and whatnot. It is, I don't know. It's kind of like, it just bothers me sometimes. They say the only thing that's a constant, death and taxes. The only thing you could count on, death and taxes. Here's Beyonce. Remember we played her cowboy song, Texas Hold'em? Here's a little takeoff on that. Well, hang on a second. Don't go away. Sometimes the computer, as you know, gets a little stubborn here. Have to kick it in the ass. Don't go away. Take two. Here's Beyonce about taxes.
Do my taxes, and I ain't happy. Can't wait until I'm done. Can't find no write-offs, stupid tax form that I find dumb. Can't write them off. I see the IRS taking money from me, so I had to hide some from 23. It's a great big risk, and I hope that they bought it. It's gonna be a bitch if I gotta get an audit. Damn!
All right. Well, you want to talk about crazy laws? Okay, check this out. Every day, it's strange what's happening in our country. Yes, I told you now there's a judge or somebody that said, migrants should carry guns. That's right. Some migrant was arrested in Illinois. Where else? And the judge said, you can have a gun, okay, and which is against the law. Anybody illegally here in the country can't have a weapon. Yeah. The judge says, well, if you go back to the American Revolution, migrants were given guns. So they had to go all the way back to the American Revolution, and the judge granted the illegal a gun. Go ahead and shoot somebody now. Thank you. All right. So here's one for the ages, okay? You're saying that looks like Legos. Well, you would be right. Why are these people covered in Legos? On January 1st, a new law went into effect that restricts how and when law enforcement agencies in, where else, California share suspect photos and mugshots. The new law, Assembly Bill 994 and Penal Code 13665, now prohibits law enforcement from sharing suspect photos for nonviolent crimes, unless specified circumstances exist. Additionally, the new law requires agencies to remove suspect mugshots from social media after 14 days, unless special circumstances exist. So what the police force has done in retaliation, they put the Lego faces on some of the mugshots there. Okay. I mean, in a way, I guess I can understand. If you're innocent, you don't want this plastered all over social media. But this is how ridiculous we've become. How did we survive back in the old days? I don't know. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you. All right, let's see what else is going on. Putting Lego faces. Oh. All right, let's see what this is. Okay, folks, here is our doggy. We have a few doggy videos for you. This dog loves to swim with a dolphin. He just discovered dolphin and can't let the dolphin go. Look at this.
We live in the Bahamas, and today a dolphin came in our canal, and I have a golden retriever, and she is obsessed with sea creatures, and she jumped right in after it.
Wants to
we
play
have
with the
seen
dolphin
in our canal before, but our dogs have never gone in after it.
Wow! She's swimming with the dolphin!
It's coming right here.
It's right here, Tula!
At this point, the dolphin is going crazy, eating fish and stirring up the bottom, not paying any mind to my dog. Meanwhile, she could not care about
That's so
anything
cute.
else in the world but trying to get this dolphin.
It's right there. Tula, it's right here. Oh, it's under her.
Ah, the animal kingdom. I love it. They live in the Bahamas. That's beautiful. All right, let's see what else we have here for you. Hey. What? Very nice. You know, I'm going to say this. I don't mean to be critical, and judgmental. Maybe you're different. I don't find anything sexy about those nose ringy things. I don't. It looks like from a distance you have boogers. It looks vaguely familiar to me. Yeah, vaguely familiar. Yeah, but I've never found those nose rings to be very, very nice. Oh, Sonny, here we go, baby. Here you go, is your midgets. Well, we got to play a little bit more of that. Come on. There you go, folks. The midgets. All right, coming up, we'll have our originals. We'll say goodbye to YouTube in the next couple of minutes, but still, we'll be here on all the social media platforms until further notice, which will be in about 5 minutes or so. And coming up, would you believe they're thinking about adding a new 4th traffic light? You heard me right. I'll tell you the deets coming up. I don't know. We're talking a lot about drinking today. I think we belly up to the bar.
Bartender, I really did it this time. Broke my parole to have a good time. When I got home, it was 6 a.m. The door was locked, so I kicked it in. She was tripping on the bills. I think she was high on some pills. She threw my shit out into the yard. Then she called me a bum and slapped me real hard. And in my drunken stupor, I did what I should have never done. Now I'm sitting here talking to you, drunk and on the run. I'm sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She stole my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car and crashed that piece of shit, then stepped away. You know, Mo, I'll probably get 10 years, so just give me beers till they get here. Yeah, I know the sun is coming up, and y'all are probably getting ready for closing up. But I'm trying to drown my soul. I'm tired of this life on a dirt road, and everything that I love is gone. And I'm tired of hanging on. She got me sitting at a bar on the inside, waiting for my ride on the outside. She stole my heart in the trailer park, so I jacked the keys to her fucking car and crashed that piece of shit, then stepped Guess away. It was meant to be. Romance is misery, so much for memories, and now I'm headed to the penitentiary. See me on TV the next